Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to Tales of Zestiria. Okay, well, it's time to finally talk to Mayvin. Clearly, he's getting a little bit impatient.
We know that Helldorf was stricken with a great deal of pain and hardship.
Yep, that definitely seemed the way.
Some kind of curse.
I can see that. Bound to the curse that is eternal loneliness.
Right.
During our most recent encounter with him, he taunted Saray, preying on his emotions and trying to bait him into becoming a fallen shepherd.
Okay.
But afterwards, he reached out to Saray and tried to convince him to join his ranks.
The Lord of Calamity, reaching out to the shepherd.
Right.
I want to know, just what happened to Helldorf to make him the man we see today?
But that would infringe on the old man's taboo.
We don't even have a clue what that really means. Maybe
Yeah.
this is selfish of us, but still. Is there no chance you can help?
This is a very good
Follow
question.
me.
Maven, are
All
you sure
right.
about this?
There's no point in stories if we lose the future in which to tell them.
Right.
No taboo is worth that fate.
Fair enough. Well. Seems like we're gonna get story time. That'll be cool. Maven just disappeared around the corner again. He likes to do that.
What's that?
Oh! Oh! That's what it was. The other episode, I forget which episode exactly it was, but there was something here, and I was like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And I couldn't find it, and it was this thing.
That's a funny thing they've got here. A doll inside of a doll.
Oh? You see them a lot in the north. It's folk art.
I see.
You don't think... maybe it's meant to symbolize the relationship between Seraphim and humans?
Whoa, I wouldn't go overthinking it.
Yeah.
But look, they specifically chose this odd configuration. There has to be some meaning behind it, don't you think?
Sometimes it's not as complicated as it
So
seems.
what would you say it means then, having a human inside of a seraph?
Well, maybe it represents the distinct personality inside each seraph? No, hold on. Perhaps, in depicting a fanciful inverse of the typical seraph and human vessel relationship, it's meant to symbolize coexistence between the two.
Possible.
Zavid, is there anything inside the innermost doll?
Huh? Yes. Typically in the very core is a plum pit.
A plum pit?
Interesting.
Yes, a symbol, of course. But of what? A pit is a seed, a sign of rebirth, perhaps? But then...
Nicolio, don't go overthinking
True,
it.
some bloom in the spring, but...
I'm starting to get why you like toying with our boy Mickey here.
I
Yeah.
know, right? In some ways, he's even more pure than Saray.
Oh,
Such a rich
absolutely.
philosophy. Very profound.
Right. Okay, I did want to quickly check the shop. Let's see. Ooh, we can buy grape gels here, and we have 100,000 gold. Let's go ahead and buy a bunch of that, shall we? Okay, Torpaz sword. We have one already. Oh, wow. We actually, nice! We can get 3. Well, we can get 2, but we will then have 3. Why are they giving me new weapons for... Okay, that's a little weird. Let's just grab as much as we can. Avoiding anything that has to do with Alicia. Because we don't need equipment for her right now. In fact, I don't know if we need it ever. I am now a patron. I see. Okay, well, I believe that is everything that I need right now. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to go on a huge fusing tirade or anything, but I do want to just fuse these 3 and then probably equip them. Probably equip it to Saray, because it is, at least in the in the overview, it was stronger. Wow, that is a decent buff to defense. for only 33 negative from art attack. Hold on. What do we got on this? BG upon defeating enemy, fatiguing capability, paralyzing capability. What do we got on here? I think we'll go with the topaz sword. The BG increase is a little bit of a disappointing thing to let go, but I think overall it'll be better to just have the extra damage.
Here they are.
Why, thank you. I received an hourglass. Okay. That reminds me, I do need to at some point go and get all of the golden chests that we couldn't get before this. I just don't know when I'm going to go do that. We'll have to decide that later. I also don't know if I'm doing it, like, on camera or off camera. So, yeah, I'm just double checking this room. Okay, Mayvin, what do you want? That's a big rock. What is it?
Oh man, nice! Check it out. That huge thing has carvings all over it.
Right?
Is this from the era of the gods? I've never seen anything like it before.
Indeed.
Oh boy, more fodder for our resident nerds.
Yeah. It's bound to happen.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
It was? Okay. No skit about it? Is there any, Oh, there is a golden chest. Oh, and a save point. Okay, well, there's also another golden chest on the other side. So let's get the golden chest, get that herb that I see, and then save, and then we'll talk to Mayvin. Okay. That sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan to me. I should probably use my, my herbs at some point soon. But, I don't necessarily need them just
to
yet.
most people, this monument is nothing more than a lump of rock.
Right.
However, the Storyteller of Time can harness its true capabilities.
I see.
The Storyteller of Time?
The one who passes stories to future generations.
Right.
Stories of humans, seraphim, hellions, shepherds, the Lord of Calamity.
Okay.
It is my clan to whom that fate has fallen.
Right.
A storyteller is to be a dispassionate observer. He must not interfere in world events.
Okay.
But I am prepared to accept the consequences.
Right. Ooh.
Is that an earthen historia? There are more of
Interesting.
them?
The others were fine, but this one had to be shielded from the eyes of men.
Okay.
So I kept it for myself.
I see.
Then this must be...
Yes, this is a record of the dawn of chaos.
Ooh.
Come.
Sounds
experience
important.
the truth of the dawning of this age. Perceive the light. Perceive the darkness.
Okay.
Place your hands upon the monolith.
Right.
Then, close your eyes.
Well. Here we go.
Foroshkus were kusaresko, wervek furiek ohish kehem omem.
Right.
Do not ponder the answer for now. Simply feel. Understand?
Got it. I will, totally do that.
What happened?
Where is this? I've never seen this place before.
We're experiencing the dawn of chaos. So I suppose this would be...
Camlon, the Origin Village.
Okay.
Well, might as well go on.
Interesting.
Undisagreed.
Okay. Okay, we can't talk to any of them? Alright. Well, moving on. Where are we going? We found gold in a gold in a flashback. That's interesting.
Pretty big crowd here.
Oh
No
my.
kidding. General, this is absurd. How long must we keep living like this?
I am protecting you from the invasion by the forces of Highland.
Okay.
I'd expect you to be more grateful, shepherd.
So that guy's the shepherd.
Be a shepherd?
Interesting.
You have occupied our village for half a year now. This isn't protection, it's house arrest.
Not to mention, the Kingdom of Highland is only acting against us because Roland's moved their army here in the first place.
Right.
Looks like
Okay.
they can't hear us. The earthen historia shows that which has transpired.
The strategic importance of this location cannot be overlooked just because the shepherd founded a village here.
Great.
You can trust Highland would say the same.
Yeah.
What, so it was inevitable?
When one considers the rise of
Right.
the Highland Valkyries, yes.
I've had enough. Just leave us. Michael, are you really okay with this? Those bastards are treating Lord Maltellis' shrine as their own fortress.
Interesting.
How much longer must they blaspheme the Seraphim?
Brother?
It's okay, Muse. He's right that Camelot happens to be a strategically crucial location.
Okay.
Given that we're here along the northern border.
Right.
An army that controls this territory can send troops to the enemy's capital at will. Their interest in our land is sad, but understandable.
Okay.
Do you really trust the words of that tyrant?
They will do as they will. We must focus on what we believe in.
Right.
As a lone shepherd, with no other family in the world to call his own, I vow to protect Muse and everyone else. I swear it.
Well, that's noble.
So the origin village was occupied by Heldalf.
And then dragged
Interesting.
into the chaos of war.
Yeah.
Still, you can understand why neither
very
army
unfortunate.
could leave it alone.
Is something wrong, Miklia?
Huh? Oh, well. The humans were treating Maltellis with scorn and contempt. No wonder his blessing was lost.
Right.
But there's probably more to the story. Let's head towards the shrine.
Indeed. Well, bye-bye.
Could it be Rollins has noticed Michael led Lord Maltellis away from the capital?
No. Much more likely it's just a feint to draw out the forces of the Northern Territory.
Okay. Oh my. We can stand in them.
War.
Oh, I never knew that
Absurd.
before.
Thoroughly absurd. But that's humans for you.
You
Right.
said it. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Unfortunately. Okay, we can still walk through them. Okay. Interesting.
According to what the shepherd said, the shrine is full of malevolence, and the village is beginning to lose its blessing.
Oh no.
Oh no, is Maltellis going to become a Hellion?
Let us put faith in the shepherd. He said he would never allow that, even should it cost him his life.
Right.
Still, if the shepherd would be lost anyway, wouldn't it be better for us just to evacuate while we can?
There's no way
Possibly.
that someone like Michael could ever do such a thing.
Right. He's the shepherd. He couldn't just abandon Maltellis and let him succumb to malevolence.
Saray.
Interesting. Alright, we're starting to get the
If
big
this
picture
Podunk
here.
town can serve as the key to successful conquest of the Northern Territory, then I can suffer the ire of one measly shepherd.
Okay.
What is it?
An enemy attack! The Northerners have arrived! No, it appears to be the Highland Army!
Oh my.
I will not rise to their bait. Assemble the troops. We shall retreat.
We will make no counterattack!
Interesting.
Would you have me throw men away on some meaningless skirmish with Highland? Don't be an imbecile.
Okay.
Guess this town is destined for the scrap heap after all. Have the order to retreat given at once.
Unbelievable! Doesn't he care about the happiness of the villagers?
This trivial
Not at all,
nonsense
actually,
has got
no.
the entire village wiped out?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Enemy encampment spotted! Stop it!
Oh no.
Saray.
Knowing we can't do anything to intervene just makes it worse.
Well, this sucks.
What on earth is Heldalf doing?
Heldalf abandoned the village and fled.
Filthy Roland scum! Sneak into the mountains, will you?
Oh my, he's maybe a little bit pathetic.
There's more over here.
Why would you not go for the kill?
How could this happen?
He was right there.
Muse has gone to the shrine
What?
Oh no.
to beg the Roland's army for assistance.
But Heldolf's already run away!
Muse, please be safe!
Oh dear.
Hurry to the shrine!
Right.
Indeed. I think I go back this way, probably.
Wait, please! I understand that, as a fellow shepherd, you feel strong empathy toward him. That is normal.
Okay.
But please, do not forget what Mayvin told us.
Right.
You too, Mikleo.
I'm sorry. It's just... we can already tell this isn't going to end well.
Yeah.
We've learned more than enough here to put the pieces together at this point.
But we still need to see this through, don't we?
Indeed. It's probably a good idea.
Right.
Mikleo looks out of character, to say nothing of Saray.
Well, of course. He was bound to notice before too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you add in the fact that none of this is heading for a happy ending.
We all picked up on it. Mikleo, Muse, and the Shepherd all look too similar not to.
Let's go. We're very close to the whole truth.
Right. Well. Here we go.
The child! The child!
Oh no. Daddy's got him.
He's alive. Oh, he's alive. But, oh my god! Now tell us. All is lost. Now Tellus has become a Hellion. And this innocent child.
Right.
All due to the insipid ambitions of one man.
Brother, wait!
Well, he's about to do something
Don't!
horribly
Please!
stupid.
Brother!
O ye who brought us this misfortune, I grant thee eternal solitude!
No!
Oh.
Heldolf, live now and forever in a hell of your own making.
I see.
This is my answer.
Well.
Stop!
So, they anticipated our retreat. You are the Valkyries, I take it?
Seems that way.
Lightning! General!
Gasp. And this is where he becomes the
Heldolf,
Hellion we know. Alright. Maybe. I don't know if the transformation is actually right now. I don't know. I forget how this plays out. You just gotta use a bow from that close? I was gonna say, you should probably back up. You should all probably run.
Away from us, you monster!
Well, his comrades abandoned him as well. Great. That's not good for the mental health.
So that's what went down.
So Kittybeard didn't become a Hellion. He was made one.
Right.
One bearing the most terrible curse there could possibly be.
And the one responsible for it was the previous Shepherd.
Yeah.
So then,
Oh,
Is
we're
this
back.
the same
Oh
village?
my.
If it's not over yet, then there must be more to it.
Right.
It's not over, huh?
Yep.
We gotta be close to the end. Shouldn't we just take a quick gander before we head back?
Probably a good idea.
You look pretty bummed out by this.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry I'm not more bummed out myself, I mean.
You don't need to apologize for that.
Whenever a friend of mine is down, if I'm not feeling the same way, I always feel like maybe something's missing from me.
It's just like he said, Rose. There's nothing you need to apologize for. In fact,
Yeah. Sorry.
Huh?
If anything, we should be the ones sorry for making you worry so much.
I
we
see.
just need a little more time to get our feelings sorted out. We'll be
Right.
fine. You can count on it.
Makes sense. Okay, well, I would assume we... No, we don't go over this way. Do we go into one of the buildings, or... Okay, I guess we go this way. Oh my.
My goodness.
Gramps!
What happened?
Such
It's
thick malevolence.
Gramps!
I feel sick.
Malevolence of this impossible magnitude can only mean one thing.
Not now, tell us.
Yeah.
Born far too early by the looks of it. Poor mother and child. Neither of you deserved this.
We still going? We're still going, it looks like.
Perhaps this too is fate.
Okay.
That child's human.
Are we not all the same when we first breathe this air? Save for the vessel we chance into?
Right.
But a child born so premature won't last but a few months.
Probably
I see.
so.
Zenrus!
Hi.
Rose, my goodness.
You're alive.
What happened here?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We have to seal off the malevolence before it drifts into Elysia.
Right.
Who's that child? Celine's? Could it be she was with child?
In
Dang,
order to
didn't even
contain
notice.
Mount Tellus within this land, you would be the sacrifice to seal the path to Elysia? But Mount Tellus is using the land itself as his vessel. Even if we
Right.
can trap him here, it would be no more than empty consolation.
Indeed.
I understand, but even so, this is something that we humans have brought upon ourselves.
Right.
And the shepherd?
I take it that the shepherd has finally fallen?
You'd say that as if it was inevitable.
But fate has blessed us with a thread of hope.
You don't mean to say you will raise these children to become the shepherd and his sub-lord?
Right.
For a human
I guess
and
so.
a seraph child raised together, anything is possible. However, it all depends on these children.
He's looking directly
I
at him.
humbly accept your two small
Oh, I
beacons of
love it.
hope.
Gramps!
It's great.
I have not the words to thank you. Farewell, my dearest child. Mikleo.
Oh, I love it so much. It's so sad, but at the same time, it's super hopeful. So it's just like,
Gramps!
So, Saray, you were a survivor from that village.
Indeed.
And our boy
That is
Mickey
correct.
was refashioned into a seraph.
Right.
So I was a sacrifice.
You can cry if you want.
Why would I cry? I'm surprised, to be sure, but I'm not sad.
Right.
And now we know where Mount Tellus is.
Indeed.
Now the only thing left is our answer. Right.
So does
Okey
this
doke.
mean we found it?
I guess so.
I know now what path I want to take. Though I'm not sure that counts as an answer.
Very well then.
Who knows?
Let's consult with Mayvin once more.
Hey, where'd he go?
Just a little while ago, he was activating the hidden powers of this monolith. He's probably still around here somewhere.
You're Theoretically.
Right. Let's go look for him.
All right, well. I guess it's time to go find Mayvin after this skit.
Come to think of it, I wonder how this monolith works. How do you think it activates the earthen historia?
Probably
Good
because this is an
question.
Earth Pulse Nexus, don't you think?
Earth Pulse?
I'll let Terror Firma herself do the explaining.
The Earth Pulse is a manifestation of the power of Mother Nature that permeates the Earth.
All right.
Exactly. Logren has been known for centuries as a spot where several branches of the Earth Pulse intersect.
Interesting.
If you're already such an expert, why call on me?
Because when you say it, it's that much more adorable.
Interesting. So, the earthen historia is reacting to the Earth Pulse.
Right.
Could
Okay.
you repeat that in English for dumb bums like me?
Well, okay, let's say instead that there's all this water bubbling up here. Then the earthen historia would be like a water wheel. When the wheel goes round, it grinds out the record of history, just like it was milling grains.
I see.
Oh, okay. Makes sense to me. But then why are the earthen historia behaving like a water wheel?
Very good question.
Probably...
I told you. The Earth Pulse is the power of the Earth.
Oh, I see. So if Maltellus made the earthen historia, and he's using the Earth itself as his vessel, then probably it's the force of his will that's making them do that.
I see. Oh. Hold on. Wait. I don't know what these are. I forget about this. Hold on, I want to save and see this skit
Sad turn of
before
affairs.
I do anything.
There was more to it than just Heldalf and the shepherd Michael.
Right.
So many factors converged to bring about that disaster.
Indeed.
What happened to that village was so ghastly. You can sort of see how Michael finally came to do what he did.
Yeah.
But still, no one except maybe his closest friends ought to buy "I was in the depths of my despair" as an excuse.
Right.
The actions he took that day changed the fates of millions.
That's true. It was his thoughtless curse of eternal solitude that paved the way for Kittybeard to become the Lord of Calamity.
Correct.
Without the curse, old Sourpuss never would have hated the world so much. Never would have wanted it to turn into a world of Hellions.
You can't blame the people of Highlander Rollins for seeing him as a monster. I
Yeah.
get the sense that deep down, in his own misguided way, he just wants to bring peace to his country.
Some
It's
of the blame,
possible.
too, has to go to the former shepherd for keeping secret the fact that he'd spirited Maltellus away. Because of that, folks who didn't know the true situation wound up desecrating the shrine and causing Maltellus to transform into a Hellion.
That's
Correct.
right. If they'd only talked about it more openly, there might have been better understanding and cooperation.
Indeed.
It also looks like the former shepherd didn't really trust anyone other than his own flesh and blood. To those
Yeah.
who believed in the shepherd, I can think of no greater wound.
True enough.
Right.
He may have genuinely wanted every one of them to be happy. But if he never shared this desire with anyone, then...
Regardless of Michael's circumstances, it doesn't change the fact that what Heldalf did was unspeakably cruel.
Right.
He would toss strangers to the wolves just to further his own interests.
None of this comes down to black and white, that's for sure.
Right.
Well, Mayvin told us just to feel and experience what had happened. We'll go tell him what we felt.
Right. Okay, I do want I don't remember what these iris gems are. Let's check the green. Oh, is this just a way to review these? The important ones? Yeah, this is the first one. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Okay. I think those are all things that we've seen before, so we're fine. We literally just saved, so we're fine. Hey, Mayvin! We're done seeing the flashback.
You're back.
Right.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure the monolith doesn't get damaged.
Okay.
Your thoughts?
No one involved was fully in the wrong. but no one was really right either. That's how it felt to me.
A
Indeed.
useful understanding to reach. Now, your answer.
Saray, let us hear your answer to this.
My answer is I want to save Heldalf.
Interesting.
The shepherd's job doesn't just boil down to quell the Lord of Calamity, or even clean up the previous shepherd's mistakes. When malevolence consumes seraphim and turns them into hellions, we save them.
Right.
Yet when it brings misfortune and grief to humans, we say they only have themselves to blame. It doesn't seem fair.
So that is your answer.
Interesting.
Dunno if it counts as one.
There are humans out there just like Heldalf. He just happened to play one part in a cascade of terrible events.
Indeed.
I'm not gonna say you shouldn't sympathize with him, but I will say it would strike me as bizarre to completely let him off the hook for the horrors he brought to such a peaceful village.
Right.
And what he's trying to do now is still messed up, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's wrong, period, and I will stop it.
But even so, you would save this man?
If I don't save humans like Heldalf, who've had Hellianhood thrust upon them, I'll never see humans and Seraphim live in peace.
Alrighty.
I see. So then you...
really are an idiot.
Saray
Yeah.
is Saray, and we love him for it.
That's right. He couldn't be anyone else even if he tried.
Right.
So, Mr. Teller, that what you were looking for?
For such a man, ending his loneliness would be the sole path to salvation. Do you understand what that means?
Taking his life, I would expect.
Right.
Saray,
Seems that way.
can you carry that burden with you?
Indeed. That, even more than your answer, is the crucial matter.
Right. What's important now is whether you truly will not waver.
Right.
Or rather, whether you truly believe in your answer and are willing to accept its repercussions.
Correct.
No matter what happens, and no matter what cost.
Okay. Hi.
Wait, are you asking him to prove his determination in battle?
We can do that.
Bluntly, yes.
Alrighty.
In order to defeat one who has been abandoned in time, the bonds of strength must be severed.
Okay.
Show me how that is done.
Right.
Defeat the one who has been abandoned in time. You can't be talking about...
How to sever the bonds of strength.
So eternal loneliness is a curse, you say? It makes sense now.
Okay.
Now then, show me!
Alrighty. So, he has no resistances, no weaknesses. 24k HP, level 56. I think we're gonna just immediately swap into our
And if
favorite
we
form.
actually use it,
Then what would happen to you?
Do you see why it is you waver? Settle this, shepherd!
Do not let
Okay.
Mayvin's conviction go to waste.
Right. We're fine. We're fine.
Look out!
Eat this!
Okay. This might take a little bit. Seems to be going a little slow in terms of how much we're doing. He's throwing trays and stuff at us and bottles. It's I feel like that's a complete waste of good dishware. You should stop that right now. Okay, we're doing good. We have not been taking very much damage at all. Honestly. It helps that he's stuck in a corner. Oh, I'm sorry, Mayvin. This is kind of rude. This is actually genuinely rude. Such rudeness. How dare we?
This is for you! You're careless!
Were we careless? I don't know if we were. Okay, camera, please. Thank you.
Earth Lord!
And now let's go throw out a Mystic Art. Because why not? 4,000 HP left. We're fine.
That's it! This is for you!
I don't remember having a lot of trouble with this fight. I just remember it being more difficult than this. This is kind of sad. Honestly, I feel bad for Mayvin. Because this is old man abuse, honestly.
Well done.
That was old man abuse. I'm sorry.
What I want to see is not a mere display of strength.
So you really are immortal?
You understand by now, don't you, the way to defeat me?
Right.
Yes. Turn my friends into attacks with wills of their own, and use those attacks to pierce through the bonds of strength.
What Dazzle said he did.
I
Then
see.
why aren't you doing it? I'm not a Hellion. Even if you make use of that means, your friends will not be consumed with malevolence.
Right?
You won't admit it. After all, to demonstrate that method upon me is tacit acknowledgement that it is your only option with Heldolf as well.
Right.
But Mayvin, isn't there any other way at all?
It's a very good question.
No. Even Lila's power is not enough to purify one as consumed with malevolence as he is.
Right.
You should know that.
Saray.
Yeah.
Rose.
If you weigh lives on scales, you will falter at the crucial moment. All the more so if it is your friends' lives in question. But
Okay.
if you do waver, and your wavering leads you to a faulty answer, you may never recover.
You know, that is very
In
valid.
this way does virtue become vice.
Right.
But if you will die for the answer you truly believe in, even failure will not stop you from rising again. What you should fear is not failure, but rather that fear itself will compromise your belief in your answer.
Interesting.
Lila.
You make a fair point.
Now then, Saray.
Alrighty.
If you intend to make this a farce, then I shall end it. Show me, not just with words, but with the spirit of belief.
Okie doke.
I shall end this.
Oh my.
It is a damned shame, Lila. Unfortunately, it looks like they still don't understand. So, it was all for naught.
Was I supposed to do something?
No.
No.
Just a little
No.
bit more.
Okay. I was like, wait.
Even when they
Did I forget
resented
to
their
do
own
something?
helplessness, even when they grieved for a fallen comrade,
Right.
even when evil schemed to lead them astray. Saray and his companions have pushed ever on, never losing themselves.
Right.
Knowing fear, but not malevolence, they came all this way to stand here together.
Indeed.
You're really something.
I don't like having regrets, and I don't like giving them to other people either. Don't you forget it.
Right.
Ray, Rose, you paralyzed or something? Going up
Good
against
question.
Hellions is already life or death. It shouldn't be new to you.
Indeed.
Edna. Zavid.
It's just as they said, Rose. Saray, do you remember what I told you? Back at Lady Lake? I didn't
When?
come all this way just to be a
Right.
liability.
That one.
I said it before.
Right.
Do I need to say it again?
I mean, you did.
If the shepherd
You literally
Saray
just did.
truly believes in his answer, then surely may he bring an end to the age of chaos.
Then show us. Show us your answer.
Right.
Saray! Everyone.
Let's do it.
You have good friends, lad.
Darn
Right. Okie doke.
Let's go!
Come at me!
Who's rough away?
Get resilient. Don't just try.
Press it.
Mayvin! This is my answer!
We didn't even see the shot.
Mayvin?
I thought I could hold out until you finished it, but...
Maven?
Oh, I'm
So
so
he was
sorry
faking
it came
it.
to this.
You're an idiot,
I see.
too.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
Not wrong, but I have no regrets.
Alrighty.
What's going on? What are you saying?
Come on!
He's dead.
Because I violated the taboo.
Oh.
If the user breaks the terms of the oath, the special powers granted by the oath likewise vanish.
Right.
You should have told us.
Please, do not blame Lila. She merely did what she believed was right for all of you.
I
And
see. Yeah.
it was my decision to make as well.
Alright.
I believe
Alright.
too. In my answer. And in my friends. And for their sake, I will not waver in what must be done. So there will be no regrets.
Right.
It is time to say our farewells.
I promise.
Right.
I'll never forget what you've told me, Mayvin. And I'll teach it to others as well.
Saray, you...
Goodbye, buddy. Goodbye, Mayvin. We'll miss ya.
Never did I imagine I would die with others by my side. Thank you.
Goodbye. Well. Darn. Alright, well.
Let's go.
We have our answer, though.
Yeah. Maltellus should still be there.
Right.
Let's make for Elysia first. There should be a
Good
road
idea.
leading to Camlon. We saw Gramps come running when the village fell.
Oh, that makes
Right.
sense. So Camlon was close to Elysia.
Very likely. That fits with the idea that it was a strategically important location for Highland, Rollins, and the Northern Powers.
I see.
Good point. But it looked to me like the road to Camlon was sealed off.
Yeah, by my mother.
You can cry if...
I told you I'm not going to cry.
Looks like this is the final battle.
Indeed.
Right on.
It seems that way. Oh, we still get a thing. Okay. Hello, we need to find Heldolf. Okay. Well, let us go to a save point, because it's about time to end the episode, actually. Which, there is not one outside, so I've got to go inside. So yeah, next time, we will be heading to Elysia. Oh. You know, we'll save that skit for next time. So, look forward to our return home and that skit and that purple star. I don't know if that purple star... I think that purple star might just be the whole rewatching the Iris Gems. I don't know. We'll check it out, though. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!